Mission live stream.
You've made it again. Another week, another weekend, another strong end. And we're back around on Monday.
That's it. It's kind of nice that we do this on Mondays because it's like a good thing to look forward to. What else are you going to do on a Monday night but hang out with HannaH's Field?
That's right.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome, one and all. You made it to the Love Mission live stream. If you are just tuning in and we've just appeared on your channel, hello, we are HannaH's Field.
What's
My
up?
name is Hannah.
My name is St. Andrew.
Yep, this is Mr. Bliss, or otherwise known as St. Andrew, many a names. And yeah, we're going to be chilling, playing some songs for you, just hanging out, vibing, but really with a primary intention to lift up the vibrations, to raise the frequencies, to connect to love, and to hopefully uplift you and connect us all so that you can go on about your week supercharged.
Hey, did you turn on Instagram, by the way?
I didn't.
Did you invite the Instagram people to this party?
What's happening right now?
Well,
Thanks for the reminder.
While Hannah's inviting the Instagram people, think of us as your external power unit that you plug yourself, your human cell, C-E-L, right? L.
T-E-L-L.
Yeah, your cells, your human cell phone, right? Your cells. Plugging yourself in to recharge yourself up with some positivity and some love and light. And then we can make our way through the week and just, bless up each other as we're moving along. Hope everybody's feeling good. We had a long weekend. We had 2 shows. I don't know if anybody was out there at those shows. That's watching tonight. But we had a good turnout both nights. We did drumming at an ecstatic dance. And then we did a full band show for, actually it was a really cool event for the Connecticut watershed, for clean water, which is vital right now. Really we have to take a moment to respect the earth and respect nature and not just be reaping. And so it's good to have associations that have their ears and eyes on things that are actively trying to improve nature and how then nature takes care of us. So I think clean water is essential. We all know why. Our bodies are 80% or 90% water. So we gotta make sure our waterways are clean. Stop dumping trash in there.
Yep, there's a Paquabuck River watershed which goes through Bristol and Wolcott and Plainville. I think it goes through 4 towns. They're doing amazing work and cleaning through water through planting certain plants, and there's some really cool people. So check them out if you want to get your hands dirty and clean the water. They're always looking for volunteers. They're going to be doing a lot of planting this year. So that's the vibe. Cool. If you don't know how to get a hold of them, you can get a hold of us and we will connect you. But yeah, it was a great weekend.
It was.
We had a good time. We played with someone you can extract.
Oh my god, my favorites.
Yeah.
I love those dudes.
They're awesome.
Dudes and dudettes.
Yep, that's it. And thank you all who came out, and Resonate Ecstatic Dance was
a blast.
Yeah, it was I love ecstatic dances. We had a couple friends came out that it was their first ecstatic dance experience. So congratulations for stepping out of your comfort zone, because sometimes you're like, what am I going to? But everybody really, it's just a great way to connect, and it's really about dancing out whatever's going on in your body and in your mind and in the world. And
I love the playful energy of it. How you can just really kind of mess around and just feel free. Everyone's freeing up themselves and their bodies and their expression. Sometimes we play a show. It was funny, right? Because ecstatic dance, everyone's very outgoing and hey, what's going on? And dancing around, man, moving. Everyone's moving. And then we played the next night, and it was just as many people there. But everyone's a little more timid to move. Even myself. You're kind of you're doing your thing, and you're like, oh, I don't. Oh, who's looking at me?
I think it goes to show you about intentional. Kelly Joy very, and she sets an intention before we all even get there. We talk about the intention in the circle. We're all, it's like the power of like not cosmic consciousness, but the oneness, right?
The group mind.
Yeah, the hive mind, right? We're all on this mission together. And then we dance, and then the music happens, as opposed to like everybody showing up. Like Sunday was everybody showing up at the bar, which was fun in itself, but
yeah, a whole different energy.
Yeah, we're not. So thank y'all for coming out and dancing and vibing this weekend, and welcome. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Live mission, live and direct with HannaH Bliss. Hello, Mr. Eli Love.
What up, Eli Love?
Welcome.
Doing the works.
That's it. Wonderful musician out of Maryland and worldwide.
Yeah.
Check out his music.
International artist.
Yeah, Eli Love. He has some beautiful songs. Yes, so this is the vibe. We are continuing, and I'm just kind of checking in, making sure.
Everybody's
Hello,
here.
Instagram people are
Instas. What's
jumping
up?
on.
How you guys doing out there?
Lots of love, y'all.
Yo.
Lots of love.
Thanks for chilling.
Yeah, let us know where you're tuning in from. Hi, Sally.
Hey.
Blessings. Yes. Speaking of blessings,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just go.
You gonna bless them up?
We're gonna just start off with some blessings. So as we enter just read the great lines, go to gratitude, but like just look around wherever you are. If you're in somebody else's house, if you're in your own house, if you're in the car, be careful of looking around too much. But just like looking around, like what are you grateful for? What is a blessing in your life right now? Children
never forget to breathe.
Well, if you forget, something's breathing for you. Something's always breathing for you. Take a deep breath together because we could all use it. Ready? Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale, releasing what's no longer serving you. Allow yourself to unweave the knots in your heartstrings. Allow yourself to unweave those knots in your heartstrings so that they can be so tight. Unweave the knots in your heartstrings. Unweave, 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 Less of the downloads that are and that's not certain. You have to show the light. Bless up your power in releasing of the fright. Bless up our traveling path that we walk. Bless up these lessons as we let spirit talk. Bless up the manifestations we're dreaming of. Bless up this universe with a movement for love. Bless up this universe with a movement for love. When you bless it, it becomes blessed. And that blessing turns into more blessings. That blessing turns into more blessings, more blessings, more blessings, more blessings to each and every one of you. That's love. What's happening, kids? Let's see. Oh, thanks, Rev. Do we still have a frozen screen? Let us know. If we're still frozen, you probably can't even hear it.
I was gonna say, is the screen frozen and the audio liquid?
Yeah, let us know if y'all can all
Or
can hear us. I can check
is
on
it all
my...
mashed up and
I
jacked
see
up?
a frozen screen. All right, you tell a story just in case we're not
Well,
frozen.
Let me tell you guys a story. Last week, I was tired. This week, I'm not so tired. It feels pretty good. Now, you know, it's funny how, like, you know, there'll be like a sequence of time, self builds up and like jacks you up or whatever, and then there's other times where like you're like, oh my god, this is the best week ever, everything went smooth and da 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 da. And my, how do you check yourself? How, when you're starting to have like, do you just kind of like feed into it and like go for it and just let the poo sandwich pile up, or you know, yeah, you figure out how to, you know, flush the primordial toilet and you know, change the vibes. How do we change our vibes? So you know, that's a question I have for everybody. Are you active participant in reshaping the time you're out there in the world, or what? Looks like there's some people looking in there. What are people saying?
It's buffering here in
Oh.
South Jersey.
We're buffering.
Audio's good. Pick buffering. Miss you guys. Haven't been back to Connecticut in years. Papa's still in Andover. Hello, Lynn. Much love.
Hey.
Hello, hello. Cool. Thank you for letting us know. So audio is good. Audio is liquid. Screen is just a little freezy and boxy. Okay, so this is like the root. Oh, here, let's go here. Let's do like some real talk.
Oh, real talk.
Real talk with HannaH Bliss. Yes, this is like the behind the scenes right now of it's better now. So I wonder if it was that other camera. This is behind the scenes of an independent musician running all of the technology together. Each week we're like, okay, we're gonna improve. Each week we're gonna do a little bit something.
Get so much back, and then it's like you like take a step forward, you take a step back.
Like Paula Abdul.
Whoa.
So yeah, we decided to like plug in directly to our internet because we were getting frozen screens last time, but yeah, so hopefully, yeah, maybe it's this camera that's good, so maybe I'll go back and forth. Yes, we are live from the Dragon Studio.
Yeah,
it is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is the space. This is the space. This
Feels
is the
good.
place.
Feels good.
Thank you guys for keeping us know. Keep us updated if you start to hear any squeaks or squeals or anything. But we will continue to just improve weekly.
We're trying.
We'll
Every
get you
week.
guys the best sound in the video
Big
eventually.
leaps and bounds.
Hi, Sam. Secret Sage.
Oh man, I was just listening to Secret Sage last
You
week.
were just listening to Secret Sage last week.
Pumping it.
Yeah, the newest music
Good
of Secret
album.
Sage.
Yeah, good
Yes,
album.
so good. Yes, we would love to do a show together. So it's been forever. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, yo. Thank y'all for tuning in, hanging out, vibing. Love Mission live stream. Yeah. So last week, if you were joining us, we're talking about being in Oregon and moving there. About
Well, I think the question you were asking last week was, have you ever had a dream?
this is like the
recap.
last week. Yes.
Okay, on
last
last
week on Love
last
Mission
week's- on
live
last week's
stream.
episode. Yeah. Go ahead. You're on it.
Yeah. No, you got it.
No, I was just saying, it was like you had a question. The question was, you ever think about moving somewhere or doing something really bold and courageous? And if you had, what was that? Our thing was, after we got married, 10 days later, we packed up all of our junk, our cats, and across country to Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, that was our big thing last year.
So we lived there for a while, and it was amazing. And we were, in our creative flow. This was like the beginning of the two of us playing music together as a duo, and a duo sound was developing. We played some phenomenal shows, some phenomenal festivals. We were really tapped into the community. We were running an open mic there at the Hawthorne Theater, which was a beautiful venue. Playing the street fairs. They had street fairs every Thursday, like huge street fairs, like every couple blocks there was like a new band and a new stage. They did that weekly. Yeah. So we were in our glory, our hippie glory.
Yeah, we were having a good time. And actually in a place where it's easy to be in your fullest artistic expression. And not only is it looked at positively, it's also like pushed up too. People are like, oh yeah, you want to get wacky? Look at me, I'm wackier. And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna get really wacky. Oh wow. It's like you can just really like, a nice place to be actually as a married couple to fully. And then all those ourselves as a married couple explore, who we were becoming as a band and as.
And the nature was beautiful. Yeah, and you're just being inspired by artists all around you. So we were in our glory, and there came a time after a couple of years where we were like, do we settle down here? Like, we're getting really comfy here and everything's going really well, and we were starting to miss our families at home. We're here on the East Coast is where we're from, both of us. And and I don't know, I think you posted to me like, I don't know, should we move back? Is these, feelings are real, and you gotta start listening to your feelings when they come. And
the thing is, we were like, oh, we'll go back twice a year, we're gonna do all this, we're gonna travel, we're gonna be home all the time. We never were. We weren't. And we were really starting to dig our roots in. We were like, oh man, we house. Like, you know, like the market was good there at that time.
It's really good.
And we were feeling like we're ready to settle down. I feel like, you know, pull in there, not settle down and, you know, whatever, but we were ready to like settle in there.
We're gonna never settle down.
Well, you know what I mean, like settle in or whatever.
Yeah.
So then it was like, you know, I had two young nephews at the time. We had two young nephews. And, you know, I'm like, I wrote a whole album for them out there actually because I missed them so much. You know, watching them grow up through cards and, you know, you're just like, heart's like screaming for these dudes. And then, you know, we're both close with our parents and stuff, and we were seeing things change, and so we started questioning.
Yeah. So the question was, do we move back? You know, and my question to everybody to kind of think tonight, we're going to talk a bunch about like decision making, and have you ever had to make, like, I'm sure everybody has had to make some pretty intense decisions in their lives, right? We all have to make decisions. It's a part of our daily life, but it's also a part of our, you know, deciding like which path to go down. So just bringing to mind something that maybe a decision that was like a really big decision for you, and or maybe you're going through one right now, and like how did that turn out, and how did that shape your life? We're gonna get into talking about making decisions tonight. But yeah, bring something to mind. You know, it might be, you know, do I have kids? When do I have kids? It could be, you know, do I marry this person? Or it might be like a divorce, or it might be, don't worry.
That's awful. What about like a new job?
It could be like a new job.
Skydiving.
Should I go skydiving? A new career. Do I start my own business? Do I leave my job? You know, those kind of like decisions. You know, do I go for something? Do I go for?
Should I buy one of those human-sized drones that I see on TikTok? They look so real.
I didn't even know you were on TikTok.
I'm on everything. I'm on everything.
Delinquent yogi. On TikTok. That would be
right.
good.
Watch out.
But yeah, bringing something to mind, and feel free to let us know, like, what was that something, and yeah, how did it turn out, right? But yeah, this was the big decision we were faced with: is do we move back to the East Coast? And it was something we were really struggling with, because like our hearts did not really want to leave Portland, Oregon, and our creative selves did not want to move back to Connecticut. No, not at all. But the connection with our families, and it was just a big decision. So we'd go back and forth. We were making lists. We were just randomly checking in with each other. But it was, you know, one of those times where it's like you're spending like weeks just like, what? Almost like you're in guilt. Son,
we're standing in line at a coffee shop.
Yes.
So stranger like turned around. We're just waiting in line. I don't even think we were talking about it.
No,
we had been like.
I think we were talking about what kind of coffee are you gonna get? Do you want a
and
latte today?
And do I get a chocolate covered espresso bean with it when I order it? That's what I want to know. Is that a little extra pop?
And in Portland, Oregon, they have some good coffee.
Yeah. One of us turns around, French accent too, which was even funnier. We're like, huh? She's like, oh, you know they call. My French accent's gonna suck. It shouldn't suck because my dad speaks French, but you know, anyway. So she turns around and she's like, you know, Portland is
the land. This is the land of the dreamers. This is the land of the dreamers. You can. I can't do French accent. You can come here to get inspired, but you have to leave. You have to take that inspiration and you have to bring it back to where it is needed the most. And we both like,
it was just like that. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
dumbfounded.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it was just.
It was just like, okay. couldn't deny it.
Yeah.
Someone turns around in line and just tells you that, and you're like, yeah, no, right. Okay, cool.
So we were both pretty. I think we're both somebody who follow. Well, when signs are like really obvious, you know, it's like sometimes we get signs and we're like, I don't know, is this a sign of my follower? But the undeniable sign. So.
Yeah. And also too, I feel like no matter where you go, you're taking yourself with you, right? So you're gonna bring yourself and your great energy no matter where you go and what you do. So even if you think like, oh, I'm going back to this, whatever, or I'm going somewhere else, it's like you're going with your vibes, and you know, bring up the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the big decision that we made. I have some people chiming in and letting me know. Let's see. Janine's saying thinking about making a big decision right now.
Pull it up.
Connection is lost.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's see. Come on, interwebs. You can do this. Love Mission live stream. Reconnect.
Love stream.
Reconnect to the love.
Please.
There we go.
Please, live stream. Reconnect.
Cool. So Janine's thinking of a really hard decision in this moment. Cool. Appreciate that.
Oh
Yeah.
Hard.
The fear of the unknown, right? That's such a good point, especially when we're thinking of like a big change. Is like, do we stay where we're at because it kind of works? Do we stay safe? You know, or do we follow maybe guidance that's pushing you out of your comfort zone, right? And only you know. It's like we really have to like tune into our inner guidance system, and ask yourself. One thing, like I like to journal a lot about these things when they're coming up. But another thing that one of my coaches before had me do is like just imagine like both paths, right? Kind of being where you are right now currently when you have a big decision, or maybe you have two possible choices, right? And imagine just going down both of those paths. And really it's like you're not looking too much for like details, but like how does it feel in your body when you're imagining? You take one path and you go down and you imagine it and you sit in it for maybe a minute or so, and then you imagine yourself going down the other path and sit in it for a minute or so.
You know what I think is helpful sometimes is if it's possible, you know, pull yourself out of, if you're in a situation or if you're like at a job that you're thinking about quitting or something, like can you like take a long weekend from work and get away from it? Sometimes when you're there, it's or when you're in a situation where something's going on or whatever, when you're in the heat of it, it's hard because you're like, I can't leave because of blah blah blah, or I can't do this because of chow, and boy is it gonna be a pain. And then sometimes like you like pull yourself away and just maybe even like go camping for the weekend or something, go for a hike in the woods for, you know, a couple hours or whatever. Being out of that actual situation helps you clear your mind enough, clear the static, that's the residual energy of all those things and all those questions and all that spiraling mind. It helps you unwind it, I feel like sometimes.
Yeah, unwind the spiraling mind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And especially like, when we're in that environment, or even just stepping into the woods or whatever is peaceful for you, right? It might be something different, but quiet and stillness, because there's so many outside voices and outside forces these days that it can be really, really confusing. But how do we tune back into that inner voice, that inner guidance system? Quiet and stillness. Do that. So.
Hang gliding.
Great. Hang gliding.
It's peaceful.
Yeah. So we wish you the best of luck. We know you will find your way. But yeah, it's easy to kind of stay safe too, right? It's so easy to stay with what we know, but what I know about Earth School is we're here to grow. So if something's, for anybody, if something's calling you, I think, we owe it to ourselves to at least explore the infinite possibilities of what life could be.
And I feel like you could, for a lot of decisions in life, not for every single decision in life, but for a lot of decisions in life, you can make the best out of either decision. Mm-hmm. Like you can make a choice to go do something and it could be amazing. You can make the same choice to go do something with a different mindset and it could be awful. Because you're beating yourself up. Why did I be? Sometimes you have to just also too is recognize the fact that I'm going to make the best out of it, whatever I choose to do, and it's going to be amazing. I mean, I remember one time I was living in Arizona, and I'd already been traveling around the country for about 3 years. I did not want to come back to Connecticut. I just, was having a good time being out and around and gallivanting around the country or whatever. But for financial reasons and for emotional reasons, I felt like I needed to come back to Connecticut. And it took a while for me to get there, but then I came back and I was kind of like, I don't know, this is going to be all right. And all connected with my friends that I hadn't seen in forever. We talk on the phone, but it's not the same. I mean, it's when you go and you see your friends and get, connect back to the roots. Family's there to kind of hold you up. And wouldn't you know, right around the corner, I met the love of my life and got married. You know what I mean? If I hadn't come back home, we might have never met. If I was too busy trying to be like, no, I'm not coming back no matter what. I'm just gonna stay out, blah blah blah. We might not have crossed paths at that time. Yeah. So.
Well, because Arizona was feeling how to you? Like, what was like the energy or the feeling?
They were kicking me out. Like the state of Arizona was like, nah, man, you don't belong here. Poof. Yeah. Everywhere you look, I tried getting multiple jobs. I was doing day labor. I was doing temp. I was working at U-Haul. I was a great cook. Could not get a cooking job, which has never happened to me when I was cooking professionally. I had a couple of friends, like 2 people that I was kind of friendly with. Thank God. But I just could not plug in for whatever reason. And I feel like that being on the road for so many years, you kind of get a feeling for like places either accept you or reject you. And what might be amazing for one person might not be amazing for another person for multiple reasons. And so I just felt like Arizona, for me, where I was in Arizona, Phoenix, Tempe area, just was like, whew, like magnet pushing me out. And I just was like, okay.
That's another like question too. Is like how many signs? We were talking about this earlier. Is like how many signs do you get, or how before you start to listen to like where you're supposed to be in life. If you keep getting certain signs, like to leave a place, it's kicking you out. Maybe for a reason, like maybe we had to meet. I don't know.
Yeah. At one point I got given. Does anybody remember the movie The Ring? It was like a real like kind of weird horror movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It was like about a video, right? You watch the video and then like
there's that
thing comes and gets you or whatever. I got given a VHS cassette tape that was. Yes, I swear to God. When I was there
in Arizona,
I was too afraid to put it in and watch it, but I actually put it in for a second because it was just like the movie. I was like, whoa, turn it off. I'm like, I don't want to call that thing in here.
Jeez.
Yeah, but that's how weird Arizona is to me. I'm telling you, like, that's how strange.
Did you just show up at your doorstep?
Through a person that I was jamming with, and I just was just like, whoa.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Have you ever? I'm gonna read. We have some
Yeah, we got
awesome
some people
messages
coming
from
through.
Lynn.
What's everyone
Let's
saying?
check out what Lynn's got to say. But yeah, also another question: have you ever stayed in a situation and like you got so many signs that you were supposed to move on from a situation, but you waited and waited and waited and waited, and like what was that thing that finally made you go, all right, finally? Yes. Hello, Lynn. Yes, she says, holy wow, it's no mistake. I am here tonight, turning 65. Yes, next month, happy birthday.
Bless up yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. In November, got really sick with COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. Attacked your heart, and you have heart failure, and in a big transition right now. I have to take this off so I can read the rest of it. I'm in a big transition and told that I have a year to live. Oh,
No.
God bless you, Lynn. I'm kicking its ass, never smoked, no drinking, no drugs, and this happened. Playing my violin again in the Philly scene here. Congratulations. Oh, you guys need to come down. We would love to. I'll host you and introduce you to some great musicians like you.
Yeah.
Oh, I never forget about you and the music in Connecticut. Bob still goes to Chris Andrews' barn parties. Aww. Awesome. So awesome. Wow. Lynn, I'm sorry to hear that. And just know that you are powerful. And it sounds like you're tuning back into your passion and what brings you joy. And, just know that, no diagnosis is ever final. So like the power of your belief in your mind and what you can do with your body and
The
your
potential is there
food
to
and
maybe turn it around, right?
yeah. So we will hold that for you. But yeah, we would love to come to Philly. Actually, Bliss's nephew is going to college there for music, and we keep talking about booking a show in Philly soon, so that we can go hang out with them. That's the way to get HannaH's Field
You'll
anywhere.
get us to come down and book us a
Yeah.
show. If you invite us and be like, hey, we got a hot tub, we're gonna go hang gliding, maybe skydiving after skydive off of the hang gliders.
We have a boat. We'll be like, cool, but
water
we gotta book a
ski.
show.
And then we're like, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll do it. Definitely sometime. We'll sure. And then if you're like, hey, we got this show at this crappy coffee shop. We're down. No problem. We're gonna be there.
Hopefully we can still go hang glide. But thank you, lovely. Yes, detach. Yes, Janine. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so happy. Thank you for that beautiful. Yes. We have no choice but to be us. We try to be other people, and it just doesn't work out very well.
Look at the way we look.
That's it. Let's just go peek on our Insta folks. Cool. Hey,
Insta's
Instagram.
hanging out. Insta, what's up? Pop in, pop out. I know how Instagram works. I'm in, I see you for a second, you're live, what's up, and I'm out. I'm on the next thing.
Yeah.
But welcome and thank you for being here from when you're here.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Yes. Love you, Mike.
Yeah.
Remix Circus in the house.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mike D.
Play a song and then we'll talk a little bit more about decisions. We'd love to just kind of hear your stories about. Yeah, I guess as we're playing this next song, let's think about. Let us know what. For big decisions, we're going to talk about little decisions in a minute too, because they're all connected. But what are some ways that you make your final big decisions? I think like everybody's very different. Some people it's like very intellect, right? Intellect based, and I like to make lists. My mom taught me to make a lot of lists in life, so I do the pros and cons a lot.
There's a lot of lists around our house.
A lot of lists around our house. Yes, sorry. Yeah, so lists, decisions, intellect. Are you somebody that really is like tuned into your gut and your intuition and you kind of follow that? Are you somebody that looks for signs or that really hears signs or sees signs? Are you somebody that maybe sometimes it's like, ooh, there's a lot of signs, but like this is this sign and then this sign saying something else. So which sign which one do I follow? Do you pick tarot cards? Do you go to church and pray on it? Do you listen to outside sources? Is that like a big part of your decision making, talking to friends, but then, I don't know, experts, coaches, therapists, moms, dads, kids. So let us know, like, your big decisions.
So big decision, what song are you gonna play?
I don't know, just talk about, this is gonna be a little decision, but I don't know, it seems like a bit, like we have some song lists down here. What's a song that goes well?
Play Teacher and Child.
I was gonna say save one for John, but
Please save one for John.
yeah. So the reason I'm saying this one is because the idea is that we don't have to have it all figured out. This is what the idea of the song. I won't tell the whole story about the song, but this is the idea of the song, is to save one for Jah, like save one for spirit, save one for inner guidance, save one for higher guidance, for your higher self to guide you. But it did start with a pizza.
I love pizza.
Sings me morning love. played that song without you on bass. It's a whole new version.
Whole new version.
That's what you get with Love Mission.
Has not been played that way.
Love Mission live stream. Oh, Mike's putting his daughter to bed.
Oh, snuggling up.
Snuggles, snuggles, snuggles. Yeah. Oh, hey, guess what?
What?
Friday, April 3rd, coming up.
Yeah.
HannaH Field is fully releasing our new EP slash musical experience, Dream Frequency.
The
It's
frequency of your dreams.
Frequency of your dreams, Dream
Here.
Frequency. So yeah, Friday, wherever you listen to music, the music will be poppin', and new artwork by Mr. David Dipp will be dropping. And with that, we are releasing a life empowerment course experience connected to the songs. This has been like a long time creation. I've been taking a bunch of people through it lately, and it's been really unlocking some cool things for people, and healing some things and releasing some things. So yeah, Dream Frequency. I feel like I have
It's 5 songs,
that is it. Yes.
5 modules. Does that QR bring you to it?
The QR. Good
What does that
question. The Q. Well, tell.
5 songs, 5 modules. Each module coincides with a lesson in the song. So in an individual module, the song's going to come up. There's a meditation that's in there. There's activity to get you, invigorated. It's pretty amazing. I was one of the test guinea pigs who went through the first round of it. It was really great just to focus what I wanted to focus on and push me to activating that. It was cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
Very good. Yeah, so no, this QR actually does take you to, the QR takes you to a masterclass that I created. That's a short version, because probably a lot of you know me
Like a
as...
sampler?
Yeah, it's like a sampler. It's like
Nice.
to get some teachings, to get some inspiration. If you take the masterclass just on its own, it's free, and that also, I've had some messages from people being like, I really needed to hear all those messages. So that'll just help out. And at the end of the masterclass, I go into like all the details on Dream Frequency. Yeah.
But Friday.
So Friday, the portal is opening, meaning you can sign up. I'm going to do taking a group through starting the 3rd week of April. I believe Tuesday, April 29th. So if you're feeling like the group's pretty powerful, it's a nice way. It's kind of a more affordable way to go through, so you don't have to. And we actually do bi-weekly coaching sessions as a group. Kind of answer. You can go through the whole thing kind of on your own, and it'll be powerful. But the accountability is
and doing
where
it with
it's
a
at.
group where
Yeah.
everyone's working on something, and then you're like, I better come this week and have listened to my module. I better have come this week and done some of my action steps that I said I was going to do. Like, it's cool because it makes you more than just talk about it, because it's easy to be like, and believe me, I'm like the king of that. I'm gonna rah, 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 rah. And then sometimes things do happen, and you have to talk a lot to get a lot of things to happen, but it also forces you to take the action. We have a dream. We want to try. But
On our own.
it's hard to be action.
Just why support amazing, and coaches are amazing, and accountability part. I feel like I read it was like almost 90%. If we don't have accountability, we don't move forward with our actions. Some kind of accountability. Something like 90% of people
That's huge.
don't do it if they say they're going to do it. So yeah, this will help you find more clarity, release some things, tune into what's next for you. raise your energy, really. So that's the dream frequency. And yep, there's 5 songs that are going to be connected to it. But yeah, the music is going to be, you'll be able to listen to everything on Friday. And then if you are interested in the course and the experience, you can scan this QR code. It'll take you to the masterclass. Yeah, and we'll be talking about it all week on the social media. And if you're on our email list, we'll be sending you things. But the best thing, if you're like, this sounds really interesting, scan this QR code. Maybe I'll put in the website for this too, because I know some people aren't into the QRs. I'll put that in the comments, at least on the YouTube, so people can get there easier. So that's the dream frequency. Let's go back to our comments. Maybe we'll play another song, and then I just did it. Oh, that is interesting.
So interesting.
I know, all the technology.
How you doing there, Instagram? How's everybody?
Hostel to Funk, what's happening?
Oh, snap!
What's happening, Mario? Thank you. My amp sounded so great on Sunday.
All spruced up.
Yeah. Yes. Javier, much love. You rocked it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. Much love, y'all. Some people we can only see like your screen name, and so I'm not always sure who's Mirror or Mask. I'm not really sure at the moment.
It's Mirror.
But if you want to know, if you want us to totally know exactly who you are, please drop your name. Be like, hey, this is blah blah blah. Say hi. It was funny. Like Nate, somebody that I've known for like probably like 30 years, for a long time. He was like, yeah, I reached out and da 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 da, and like you were messaging him back.
Yeah, I was talking back to him.
But you didn't know.
I know who it was.
You didn't know his screen name.
Yeah.
So it was just funny because he's like, yeah, I told you da da da, and you're like, oh, that was you.
I was like, oh man, that's you. He's like, man, I've been talking to you forever. I'm like, I know, man. I know who you are on Insta. I just don't know who the heck you are without your mask, man. Like Batman. You know what do you want me to do?
That's it.
You know, there's an air of mystery in your Insta handles.
That's it. There's a lot of mystery in their Insta handles. I'm just gonna find the link to this Dream Frequency Masterclass.
Oh, nice.
Tell us what else is happening with Dream Frequency. Are we doing like a release party? What else? Tell us more.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing actually 2 release parties. It's kind of cool because of the course and the music. We're going to be doing a musical endeavor, and then... You
wrote a musical?
I did. It's freaking awesome.
No, that's not true. This is not the truth at all.
No, we're going to be doing a musical, soiree with the Decker Bandits at New Park Brewing in West Hartford. That's going to be a really fun event. We'll be playing the music of the EP, be jamming other HannaH Field tunes, and then we'll be dancing our faces off with the Decker Bandits. And then the weekend after that, we're going to be doing, you tell me what it is. I know we're doing something else the other weekend. Oh no, I know where we're going to be. We're going to be at the Healthy Gut in Simsbury. I know that.
It's close. It's the Lucky Gut. It's the Lucky Gut.
Yeah. Which is like a kombucha bar in Simsbury. Pretty stinking cool.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be doing some Lolly-La
pop
stuff.
these shows up here because you can Holly-La and Holly-La. There it is.
There you go. No, the second
the
thing
art of raising your vibration. Yeah. It is going to be a workshop that we're doing at the Healthy Gut in Simsbury, which is a really cool place. It's like a kombucha bar, and they have elixirs there, and they do all sorts of food classes. They're really cool people, and they do yoga. They do all sorts of stuff there. The Lucky Gut, that's 5-3, and then 424 is New Park Brewing Dream Frequency release party. David Dipp actually will be doing live painting.
Yeah, at the New Park.
At New Park.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to come on next week on Love Mission. We're going to talk to him a little bit about the Dream Frequency art.
Yes.
Yeah, other shows. Saturday will be at HannaH Bliss, which is an amazing vegan gluten-free cafe.
This weekend, Saturday.
Yes, HannaH Bliss.
Yeah, if you like to eat food, you will love to go there. Amazing dessert selection, amazing food selection. Cool spot right on the ocean.
Yep.
What is it in Westbrook?
Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yep. 418 Holy Ghost Park, Burn and Learn event, Mystic Dead.
Yeah,
Sky Allen's coming down from Vermont. Dylan Cater Band's gonna be rocking. He's from Creamery Station. That's in Shelton, Connecticut. And Mystic Dead, I said that right.
Yep.
Bleachers that same night, 418. That's like our pre-420 celebration because 420 is on a Monday, so it's the Saturday before 420. Bleachers is in Bristol. That's Dead Meets Marley. It's Chris Andrews, Mark Paradise, Micah Shuntel, Gary, and then Hannah's Field playing the music of Bob Marley, and then yeah, that's the vibe. So
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
double header for us.
Double header.
Yeah, come to both events on that day.
I just talked to
why not? Double celebrate.
Flo and Kevin were saying maybe they would come to both.
Oh,
see how they were feeling.
Dang, that'd be nice.
Yeah, so those are all the vibes. Let's check in one more time with you guys.
Yeah, how's everybody doing?
Hello, Allison. Much love,
hey.
much love, much love. Thank y'all for being here and kind of sharing. You know what it was cool to hear from some people talking about. Hey, Tony Larko, haven't seen you in a very long time. What's going on, kids? Happy that y'all are here hanging out. Yeah, we've been playing some music and talking about decisions. Big decisions.
And small decisions.
Like, so sometimes small decisions can help us with our big decisions in life. So if we practice, right? So the word decide from like Latin is decidere, and it means to cut away from or to cut off. So it's like if you don't know where you want to go and you're not clear on your vision, it's going to be really hard to make decisions, right? So it's kind of like you open up your phone and you're like, what am I gonna punch into my maps app, right? So if you punch something in, it's gonna take you there. But if all of a sudden somehow your neighbor gets access to your phone and can like punch in his GPS where he wants to go, and you're like, wait, where the heck am I going? This is not where I wanted to go, right? So if you have a crystal clear vision of where you want to go in some aspect of your life, it's going to be a lot easier to make decisions, right? Because you keep that vision really clear in your mind, in your mind's eye, in your heart, in your journal, and then you can say, right, decision, decidere, you can say, well, what is not like my vision? And then you cut it off, you cut it away, you let it go, you let it go, you let it go. So that's kind of a quicker way to make decisions. We can do that with big things, but we can also do it with little decisions, right? So think of like little decisions that we make. We make so many decisions on a daily basis. Sometimes it's exhausting, right?
I get to the point where I get home sometimes from work and I just don't want to make another decision.
It's like your paralysis, like decision paralysis, right? Yeah.
I feel like the human brain is only has a certain amount of decisions you can make a day before you get just maxed out.
Yeah.
And that's funny too, because sometimes people ask you questions that maybe aren't pertaining to what's going on at that moment, or it takes you out of focus. You're wondering why, how come this is throwing me off or whatever. It's because you're getting burnt out on decisions that maybe you don't need to make at that moment or whatever. But then I get burnt out in general and just don't want to get home and stop thinking.
Yeah, I can't make any more decisions.
No more big projects.
Yeah, but these small decisions, these simple decisions can add up to the patterns of our lives, and then the pattern that we might choose, that we might unconsciously make bigger decisions, and then sometimes we end up in chaos. Like, wait, how did I get myself here? So how can we even tune into those like simpler decisions? Like even like what am I gonna eat? You know, like one way is just to really tune into, say we're talking about food, right? Tuning into your body is like, okay, when I think about this, eating this food, is it gonna make me feel good? Am I feeling like open, or am I feeling like I want to shut down? As opposed to like think about it with our mind, or right. And of course, sometimes we just are like, yeah, I really, really want that right now, and we do that, and then we might regret it. So that happens to me, right? So just tuning in. But you can do that with food. You can do that with anything, right? Any decision, what you're gonna wear. Like, how does this make me feel? Those small decisions in life. So yeah, how do you guys like? What's your way that you decide? Do you decide with your heart? Do you decide with your mind? Do you decide with your intellect? Do you decide with?
Yeah, I go with my heart.
You can go with your heart.
Yeah, I mean, I try to use my mind, but I'm usually not like that smart. So I just am like, all right, forget it. I'm just doing this, and then I just do something. I'll quit a job just because, like, I'm done. What? I'm out of here. And just figure it out later.
So that's tuning in, and then I think like making some decisions. Sometimes we make decisions just from the life that we already know, and like the proof or the experience that we've had. But how can we make decisions of like something huge that's like beyond us, right, out of our comfort zone? Like I think it's being open to the infinite possibilities of like something new. That something new could take you somewhere beyond the life that you know, and maybe experimenting with making decisions that way. So a little bit about making decisions. And then how about like, has anybody made any decisions and they're like, especially big decisions, you're like, I regret that? Or has anybody made any decisions that are like, they think about it like often, they come back to like, what would have happened if I decided to do this instead of this? You ever do that?
Isn't that called regret? No, you gotta look forward. A good race car driver isn't looking in his rear view mirror. You gotta look forward. And then if you were thinking, oh, maybe I should have done that, redirect your car, push it and bring it, to that other residence or something like that.
Or whatever, backwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to reflect on the past because you don't learn if you don't look at the past. But I feel like, too, you have to just stay focused on the present, with your mind on the future. Yeah.
So what do you say? We play one more song and then let these folks be on their way?
Yeah.
So we're HannaH's Field. We are here with Love Mission live stream. We're doing this on Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be jamming at HannaH Bliss Cafe on Saturday.
Food, you will not be disappointed. Come down and eat some food and chill.
It's in Westbrook, Connecticut at 2 p.m.
Acoustic duo.
Yep, duo
Madness.
Vibes. Illumination Authority on sound.
Yeah, acoustic duo Madness.
Yep, it'll be fun. It's very chill vibes. Nice coffee. They have awesome cookies there. Really nice regular food too.
Amazing desserts.
Yeah, like a case.
Not just like cookies, like
gluten-free and vegan, but if you're not gluten-free or vegan,
it doesn't matter. It tastes delicious.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You won't even be like, oh man, I wish this wasn't so delicious and was loaded with animal products or whatever. You're not even gonna notice. I'm just saying, it's so good. You're gonna be like, wow, this is so flavorful. I'm satiated. We'll come down and eat something good.
Yeah, that's the vibes. Yep. And next week on the live stream, I think Mr. David Dipp will be joining us, talking about art. We're gonna kind of talk a little bit about our story of finding our current band members and.
Hey, what time we at HannaH Bliss?
2 p.m.
Saturday, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Westbrook, Connecticut. Yeah.
Cool.
What do you want to play? Like something that you're drumming on, like fun drumming on.
I was gonna say, dude.
Anybody have any requests?
Teacher and child.
Okay.
Natural time.
decision.
Right? Monkey song? Monkey song?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You see, you ask me and then I tell you. Ask and you shall receive.
Coming soon.
Yeah, there's a track coming out.
You.
Garden House Collective.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Jess from Garden Fest. Hi, Jess. Thanks for letting us
I was
know.
just talking about Garden Fest. What's up? How you doing? Yeah.
All right. Well, since we're talking about the release of Dream Frequency on Friday, I guess let's play
Play a Dream Frequency
song.
Yeah, play the title song, Dream Frequency.
Doesn't exist yet.
Okay. Play the next song then.
Oh Lord. Once you are strong, the weak must get strong. So be stronger for the weak. Speak out your mind, and the quiet ones will find their voice that hides inside. You are I, and the teacher and the child. I am you, and the Most High is in your smile. Once you are bright, darkness turns light, so be brighter in the dark. Get up, stand tall, and the cowards will fall, finding brave hearts living upright. You are I, and the teacher and the child. I am Most High is in your smile. Once you have faith, faithless find faith, the belief for the ones who don't. Glorify the beauty of life, and the lost will find their way home. You are I, and the teacher and the child. I am you, and the Most High is in your smile. Once you are joy, the sad ones find joy, so keep singing your joyful song. Laugh with the sun and fall gently in love with each day before it's done. You are I, and the teacher and the child. I am you, and the Most High is in your smile. Most High is in your smile. You are truly hilarious. Yeah, much love, y'all. Thanks for chilling with us tonight. And we're sending you much love. May you have a beautiful week. May your vibrations be strong. And we will be seeing you next Monday.
We're here next Monday with Dip.
Yeah.
We're at HannaH's this weekend, Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And come and chill with us. Chill with us on Monday nights. Chill with us on the weekend.
Yep.
Do what you want to do.
Friday, check. Be ready for Dream Frequency.
Put it on repeat.
Dropping the EP and the portal of the next group coaching empowerment course will open up
When
as
does it
well.
start?
It'll start the third week of April.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's
So if it's something you're interested in, sign up.
I try to keep the group intimate, so there's definitely limited spots. And you can sign up for one-on-one if that's something that you're feeling, but the groups are awesome as well. So check out that QR code. That'll lead you to a masterclass, which will hopefully inspire you. And then you'll find out more about Dream Frequency. Feel free to also message me, Hannah at hannahsfield.com if you, let's see, I got some kind of, if you want some more information. We thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for letting us know how these cameras are rocking and cameras are rolling. And
we're working every week to improve your experience, audio and visually. And we hope that week to week it's getting better and better for you guys.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and share with any friends that you think will find this inspirational. But we thank you for hanging out. We thank you for sharing your journeys about your decisions, your big decisions of life with us. And till next time.
See you guys.
All right. Peace and love.
Blessed.
Blessings.
Checking out. Time to go. See ya Insta.
Ding dong.
Time to go. See ya every